Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Breaking Bad Rat Season 4, Episode 4. This one is titled Bullet Points. Yeah, let's get back into it. Is that Mike? Yeah. It's not good. She handling the delivery.
Mueve el culo, cabrón. Voy. ¿Por qué me estás hablando en inglés? Why you talking English, yeah? No.
I don't like this. Is Mike okay? Careful. Were they only two? Oh no. Ow. He's over it. He's like, I need a vacation.
Gambling destroyed my life. Me, my family. It was like a robbery, only I was the thief. It's amazing the stories you tell yourself to justify it. The lies, one more spin, one more roll of the dice.
This is our deal, okay? Marie, no. You guys are not lifting a finger. I mean it. No, we're bringing everything, so this is not up for debate, okay? No, sweetie, don't worry. Okay, we're not going to say one word about the bills. We just want to bring everyone up to speed, okay? Tonight's the night. No turning back. Let's do this. You gonna split the eights?
Skylar, please. Now, the mathematical principle upon which I devised my own strategy, not dissimilar to the MIT system.
Well, you're not teaching them.
I thought you wanted me to be thorough.
Just play. You're taking too long.
What? You don't think it behooves me to be able to explain any of this?
It behooves you to be a pro. That's all I'm saying. That's the fiction. So chop chop.
Don't chop me.
Well,
Now, the final decision is whether or not to hit or to stand. Hit it.
21.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay, the key is the number of hands per hour.
Let's go again. Walt.
Well, it's not as if I don't know how to play. And I certainly more than understand how to count cards.
Let's just keep going, okay?
No, you know what? I'm in recovery. Remember? I shouldn't even be playing. And that is the fiction that we should be sticking to.
Yeah,
You know what?
you're right.
You're right. We're not leaving anything to chance. We got a lot of ground to cover.
I like that she's into the
We gotta be
details.
on the same page.
You know, she's really
Bullet points.
trying to sell it so that there's no question and they always have an explanation or
You'll
justification.
prepare.
Story that you already told Marie and you think that she hasn't told Hank? Oh, come on. This is Marie we're talking about here.
No, she hasn't.
They're not
She
in the
hasn't.
best
Hank
place
thinks
right
his
now.
insurance is paying for everything. Marie's not telling him that we're paying his therapy bills, and neither are
He
we.
And why
would
is that again?
not like it.
If we have the gambling story,
Did you take money, Walt? You remember Gretchen and Elliot? Because I seem to recall that you'd rather sell drugs than take help.
fine.
Okay, we agreed about this.
Yes, we did.
Okay, so I'm going to launch with the exciting news that we are buying a car wash.
Yay.
The next
Yay.
logical question, Hank, I'll say, we want to tell you the whole story. It's a doozy, so hold on to your hats. Do you like that?
Yeah, it's good.
It accomplishes two things. It keeps it light while letting them know to expect something
Hold on
big.
to your hats.
Pretty much going to run parallel to the truth, which makes it easier. But just make sure to really hit the cancer, really touch on the fear and despair. It's good to remind them and to get their sympathy right off the bat. We want them to understand why you could do something so stupid. Oh, and I put in that line about robbery, you know, from the GA meeting. I thought that was good. So next, I'll chime in about how it affected
But I
our
was
marriage.
the robber.
I'm terribly, terribly ashamed of my actions.
Yeah.
2 terriblies?
It's supposed to show contrition.
Yeah, well, I just wouldn't use that word. I would never say the word terribly. And why am I so ashamed?
Walt.
Do I really need to answer that?
Does it
I
matter?
was and am providing for our family.
Yes, you are, but you need to pretend
It's just
like you're
where
ashamed.
we left off.
I'm out of control. I mean, this whole thing makes me look like crap.
This has to be a warts and all story, Walt.
Where is the I slept with my boss bullet point? I can't seem to find that anywhere.
I'm a little hope.
Fired school teacher.
I don't want Junior thinking less of me.
At least you won at gambling. I'm just the bitch mom who wouldn't cut you any slack.
That's fair. She kind of went through it.
I'm sorry that I put you through all of this. How's that sound?
I thought he was telling her because I was like, he never
2 sorries.
told her that before, right? Unless he
I believe we were on page 5.
Unless he did when it first came out.
After you say how very sorry you are,
But I don't think
in
so.
your own words, of course. This is where I think we should enact how we're feeling. You know, just a suggestion. You might look down at the floor with remorse. What? You don't have to mean it. You just stare down at your feet, Walt. Okay? Then I was thinking of taking Marie's hand
He's doing
and
it
saying
like-
something emotional. Maybe I'll tear up a little. I don't know. I'll just have to see what happens in the moment.
Yeah. See if you feel it or not.
You're gonna cry on
Just-
cue?
I said
Tear
I
up.
don't know. Maybe
Just
When
like,
you dab your eyes, you're gonna do it with your right hand or your left
it's just
hand?
an idea.
1 tear, 2 tears? How many?
This has to be convincing.
this is so
And yes,
funny.
Lying doesn't come as easily to me as it does to you.
Well, you're pretty good at planning it though.
Hey, give me that phone, will you? Check this out.
Oh, Jordan!
I've been working on stuff here. I've been doing a little consulting, weighing in on a case for APD. Put that in over there. Look at this guy.
It's waiting, all systems are go. Are you sure? Controller's not convinced, but they can be.
Why?
No need to abort.
Like he's dead.
man.
He's a dead man
Make
and
this
you're
stuff up.
you're laughing at him.
That, my friend, Albuquerque's public enemy #1.
Oh, cause they think. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. When you put it
Such
like that,
a
he
relief to
thinks
finally tell you.
like he's supposed to be
We're
Eisenberg,
just so
right?
glad that-
I don't even know her. Holy shit.
Damn, she did go with the
Walter
crime.
H. White, man of hidden talents.
Damn, Dad. Why'd you quit? I can totally get a car for my birthday now. Right?
Son, I'm terribly, terribly
Ashamed.
ashamed of my actions. Would you excuse me, please? I need to use the restroom.
His brain is just like.
Wow.
Will he find the notebook?
Whoa. Hey, whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Thought you might have fallen in there.
If you ever want to bounce anything off me, I don't know, casework, anything, really. Sometimes just talking something through, really can make a difference.
I mean, we're definitely not talking, bathtub crank here. This is a big-ass operation. Hundreds of pounds.
Makes
a week,
sense
maybe
that
more.
he would ask
So,
Walt.
There's this mystery man I've been chasing for the better part of a year. Cooks the purest meth that me or anyone else has ever seen. Goes by the name of Heisenberg. Gale Major Tom Bedecker. He's writing about phenylacetone cook, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty rare these days, but it does jive with the blue stuff I've been tracking. This guy was man, he was a real character.
He seems unique.
To WW My star, my perfect silence. WW. Woodrow Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Willy Wonka.
He's gonna say Walter White as a joke.
Walter White.
Mm-hmm.
You got me. Wait a minute. Let me see this.
I knew it!
For a
I knew
second,
there
because
would
I
be
think I remember.
something.
It's a poem by Walt Whitman. Your WW.
You freaking brainiac.
You think this Gale person is your Heisenberg?
Yeah, I think so. God, I wanted to get this guy.
It looks like you did.
Nah, I mean, me personally,
Well, what about the person who killed him?
APD's problem, not mine. Eyewitness person of interest, might get lucky there. And if somebody knows something, they'll track down the shooter eventually.
Jesse!
Oh my god. He's so... How lucky is he in a way to have access to that information because of Hank? Like, things are aligned for him in a way that, like, is good for him, right? Not everyone can look at the evidence of the case that they are the person, you know? You know what I mean? I'm not expressing myself very well, but you get it.
I need to talk to you.
Oh my god.
Now.
Shift his head.
Go ahead. Just stop doing what you're doing.
Not done, yo. I got dudes next.
He's a barber.
What the hell?
We have pressing business to discuss. Gale's murder is being investigated.
Duh.
And I have it on good authority that they found fingerprints at the scene.
What if it's Gus's?
All right, your brother-in-law's got such a hard-on for me. If the cops would have found my fingerprints, they would have picked me up by now.
Yeah.
What about the casing?
He shot and I don't think he touched anything.
How many
did
times did you shoot him anyway?
he? Once.
Jesse, did you pick up the casings? Did you pick them up?
Oh.
No. You drove there, you drove over there, you went to his door, right?
He's gonna relive it.
Jesse.
He's been trying to not think about that.
Knock or ring. Assume that Gale answered the door. Now what happened after that? Did he recognize you? Did you walk into the room or did you shoot him right then and there? What?
Who wants to make $100?
I get that he wants answers and it's important, but
Look, the kid's probably
try to
right.
be
If they had anything on him, he'd be locked
sensitive.
up already.
Now what if he puts two and two together and he goes after Jesse for the murder?
Goes after him how? On his rascal scooter? That perhaps sounded insensitive. But if he goes after him...
Should I not worry that Gus plans to murder me at the first chance he gets? Should I not worry that my drug-addicted partner doesn't seem to care whether he lives or dies?
he's traumatized.
Should see his house. He has actual hobos living there.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, when did this stop being a business? I mean, how can I protect anyone? My family, Jesse, myself.
My name never comes up with those guys, does it?
Meanwhile, how did everything get so screwed up?
Yeah, you do have a little shit creek action happening. You know, FYI, you can buy a paddle. Really got to protect yourself. Disappear. Poof. There's a guy who can make it happen. Call him for a substantial fee. And I do mean substantial. You and your loved ones can vanish.
Witness protection kind of thing?
Beyond. I mean, off the grid. New identities, new everything. No one would ever be able to trace you.
Nah.
Gotta be something else that I can do. Some way to keep everything from spiraling out of control. Gus won't risk letting the police find Jesse. I know him. He won't.
Just hang on.
He's just keeping all of his money there. He really doesn't care about the money at this point.
Because
He doesn't give a shit.
And you know, because if you gotta get a bone marrow transplant, 50%.
Who's that guy?
60% chance.
Hey. Hey.
He's either gonna go for the money or he's from the cartel. But yeah, I don't know how that would work.
Smoke it up, bitches!
He brought some back. Doesn't even care. It must almost be a relief for him. For now, I mean, right now. Maybe later he'll be like, shit. But for now he's just like, well, he's been throwing it away. Anyways.
Wake up.
Mike?
What's up with your ear? Downstairs now.
Where's everybody?
There's blood on the
guest
wall.
to leave.
That's the guy.
You know who this is? You ought to. He's been at your house for 3 solid days. Stole your money.
He is from the cartel, isn't he?
That $78,000 or so look familiar?
That was him.
That's it.
Where was... Outside Walt. Or his house?
You want to know what's next for little Miss Pissed in his pants?
No.
You sure now?
You're gonna kill him. Is this the part where I'm supposed to beg you not to do it? Oh, please. Please. And then what?
You're on thin ice, you little shithead. You know that?
I ain't gonna smoke that dude in there. You know how come I know? Because you went through the trouble of putting a blindfold on him. I'm going back to bed. Let yourselves out.
It's Pinkman. He's become increasingly incautious. He's a risk. Something's got to be done.
Hey, it's me. Wait for the thing.
You better be ready in 2 minutes because I am right outside your door. Jesse! This is perfect. You
I don't like
are
this.
a piece of work. You know that? Jesse!
Hey, it's me. Wait for the thing.
He's putting it together. The camera was following Jesse. I don't think they would kill him. Maybe scare him straight.
Where is he?
Gonna ask where we're going?
He doesn't care.
No.
I think he would even welcome it. But I don't think that's what they're going to do. Well, I hope not. Jesse. Because you could, like, he doesn't care. First, he gets his money stolen. And at first, you know, when he went for the money, for, like, pizza, and I think he gave him $200 to order pizza. As soon as, like, he opened up the drawer, and it was right there, and he keeps leaving during the day to go work and comes back, and it's there, not even locked up. Immediately, it's like he doesn't care. He does not give a single shit about what happens to that money. That's why he's been throwing it away. Like, he just throws it in the air. He pays for all these people's food, and I think he's still stealing meth from the lab. Because he came back from work, and he just threw the little baggies in the air, so... yeah, and then what we knew would happen finally happened. He got his money stolen. He didn't even flinch. He didn't even go like, ugh. Like, he said that was $78,000. That's not nothing. He wants nothing to do with that money because of the way he got it and the way, like, what it's tied to. He wants nothing to do with it. And I can't blame him. I just think he's so far gone in his head. And it's so sad that, you know, he gets picked up by Mike. And Mike's like, you're not even gonna ask where we're going. No. He knows that he's probably being taken somewhere to be killed, which that's why I think they're not going to do it. Because of the fact that it's like they come as a team, like they said. Because to me, honestly, Jesse and Walt are the only two that are off limits to die. There's even a movie, like they made a movie not too long ago, and I'm pretty sure they're both in it, Walt and Jesse. So that's off the table. They're not going to die. I'm not saying that it's not going to be an attempt to kill Jesse. It might be, but I don't think so. I think they presented the scene as being like something has to be done, meaning like pew pew, but they'll subvert our expectations and it might be like a wake-up call, and I don't know. I guess we'll see, but Walt is very worried about Jesse's whereabouts, rightfully so. Yeah, to be continued, obviously. The cartel's coming, or they came for us. They're gonna send more people because that, you know, I say we, but Mike got rid of the two guys coming. Well, he got out of there alive, and that's pretty impressive because that was a lot of bullets. So yeah, happy he made it out, but that's not the end of it, and they have to prepare for more attacks like that. Now, Hank, Walt, Marie, Skylar, they had the talk. Hank still doesn't know that they're paying for his treatment, his therapy, physiotherapy. He's not gonna like that. We can already expect him to not like it. Oh my god, that was such, like, you could, I'm thinking that Hank can feel Walter's, like, stress and tension when they're, like, when he was going through the book. Like, obviously we know, but I feel like even someone who doesn't know, after seeing this in a WW, like, I don't know if he bought it. Because there were moments where, like, you could see in his face, he was kind of looking at him and kind of testing him when he said WW and he was Willy Wonka and then Walter White. And I don't know, I don't think he, I don't know. I think he was testing him because it could be a possibility, right? Like, he is well versed in this universe. It's his freaking recipe. Like, he has the abilities. He knows about this stuff. And I think Hank is not stupid. I really don't know, but that was such an intense episode, and I can't wait to watch the next one. That was so good. Also, Skylar's need for the story to be without any holes, without any unanswered questions, I think it's very smart. I get that Walt was annoyed and everything, and it seemed like way too scripted, and it's like, wow, you really spent a lot of time on this, but I feel like for her, it's the only way that she'll be on board and kind of stay out of our way. If you just give it to her, just let her handle the details and just follow what you have to say. I know that he was like, well, should I be this ashamed? Like, she was kind of trying to not humiliate him, but get that in there, like him being like, I'm so ashamed, like I'm so ashamed of my actions. But yeah, she was just trying to, like, maybe throw a few punches in there. But I also think it's important to have that covered. And if you're not going to do it, Walt, I think it's good that someone's doing it. And I'm sure it'll cover our asses later on. I hope so. So yeah, all the details, like she said, the devil's in the details, and I think she's right. So we'll see, but for now it seems to be working. She also kind of tries to shape, like he said, she pictures me like going to work with my lab coat, and then I come home and this, it's way more complicated and dangerous than that, but he's not letting her know because she might not be on board anymore. But it's better for her to see it in a certain way and have her own perception of what's going on whenever he's at work. So yeah, I get that she's not seeing the whole picture, but for now, I guess the less she knows about that and everything that's going on truly, the better it is. Like, just focus on the car wash, focus on the legal aspect of things and how we got the money, but don't be a risk. Don't become too nosy so that they will leave you alone and they won't be like, Walter's wife, she's becoming a problem, something needs to be done, Stay smart, stay alive. Yeah, a great episode. Enjoyed it a lot. It was season 4, episode 4 of Breaking Bad, Bullet Points. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, and we'll see what happens to Jesse. Thank you for watching.